Sag, what's going on? It's your girl D here with your Silent Enemies reading for the month of January. I hope all is well in the fire sign community. Shout out to my Aries, Leo, Sag folks checking out the channel, the reading. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so, please. I would love to be able to read for you. So subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and make sure you hit the thumbs up for the video, okay? This is going to be a general reading for my fire signs. Excuse me. I just got done doing air, so forgive me. This is going to be for my fire signs, though. My Aries, Leo, Sag for silent enemies. For those of you who are familiar with the channel, I usually do mine individually, but it's a new year. I just want to switch it up and see how you guys, vibe with it. See if you like it or not. So feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm down to hear what you're talking about, especially if you're somebody who follow the channel. Now, this is the Silent Enemies reading. For those of us, this channel, to me, I designed this channel with the spiritual journey in mind, because people need healing, and I went through a healing process, and I'm still going through one, and I just, feel like it's my duty to share with people, for whoever vibrates with the message. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. So with that being said, spiritual and people who are on spiritual journeys understand that the lessons that you learn in life come through the people that you're in contact with, and their family members, their friends, their lovers, their best friends, their partners. There's karmic relationships that we get into. These relationships are meant for us to learn lessons about ourselves. Once we learn the lessons, the relationships fall apart. Unfortunately, in the 3D lane, we still try to hold on to these relationships and make them work because we have so many things invested. We have children, we have businesses and finances invested with people, and a lot of times these are people who are karmic partners to us. So, dealing with that and accepting the reality of that is very difficult to do for a lot of people. But when you go on your spiritual journey, that's something that you just have to start understanding. But the spiritual journey is not for everybody. Some people, it's like, nah, I can't do this. I can't separate from my family members. No matter how bad they're treating me, I can't, stand my ground with them. I have to just allow them to do whatever they do. So, if that's you, that's you. Everything ain't for everybody. But I respect whatever it is you got to do, because you got to do what's best for you. You're the one who got to sleep with you at night, boo-boo, right? So with that being said, the silent enemy could be anybody who is in, direct vicinity of you, communicating with you, family member, friend, lover. Many people have karmics who are family members, right? Besides the lover, we always hear about the typical, oh, the karmic is this, the karmic is that. But in the real world, not in that fantasy world where all they're talking about is the karmics. Karmic relationships involve fathers and sons, daughters, wives, people related to you, because these are the way the lessons get to you. The universe is like, I got to get you to learn this lesson. You're not going to open up and be vulnerable to outsiders the way you would be to your family and close friends. So this is the best way for me to get you your lessons, right? So this is what we're dealing with. So I got 3 cards out here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read intuitively what I'm getting from these cards. And if you're vibing with that in some way, shape, or form, fire sign, like if you're feeling these intuitive nudges with people you're dealing with, just further investigate the nudges, just to make sure that it's not something that is detrimental to you. You just may find out that you just have a friend who needs some help, or you have a family member who just needs a shoulder to lean on, and opposed to you worrying about or having to deal with unexpected jealousy or envy, from family members or friends, things like that. But that does happen, right? But the whole purpose of this is to help you pay attention to your intuition, so that when you sense something is up, you investigate it right away, so it don't turn into, something like that. So with that being said, the first card out here is the Fool energy in reverse, Major Arcana. This is Uranus. Uranus is currently in retrograde in Taurus until tomorrow. So tomorrow we shift nodes, where the nodes switch every 18 months, and the nodes go backwards. And so instead of us, because we're in Gemini right now, we're in the last stages of Gemini North Node, Sagittarius South Node. So instead of us going from Gemini to Cancer, we go backwards. We go from Gemini to Taurus. So tomorrow, the 18th, Uranus goes direct in Taurus, right? And the node will change. The collective nodes change. So the North Node will now be in Taurus. The South Node will be in Scorpio for 18 months. So we are wrapping up the karmic cycles from the last lunar nodes. The nodes go backwards because they deal with karmic cycles, past life cycles. We're in the year of the number 6. The number 6 spiritually is karmic past life energy. So a lot of us right now, what we're doing is we're wrapping up relationships of people that we've established karmic ties in this last 18 months or in other parts of our lives. Some of us are still trying to wrap up karmic cycles from a past life or from childhood that we still haven't wrapped up. These are a lot of these people that we're still dealing with. So with the Uranus energy going direct, right? This is some unexpected surprises in reference to your comfortability, you trusting people. So be careful who you trust. Um, I just get an energy that you may be caught off guard. We're going to clarify what this is about, though, because this is not good to be caught off guard in a silent enemy reading with the full energy in reverse. You also have to make sure that you don't jump into things too quickly, whatever's going on. Taurus is where Uranus is. Taurus represents your stability, right? Your financial stability and your physical stability as well. And with the full energy in reverse, you want to make sure you don't jump into anything that's going to jeopardize that. So I don't know if there's some type of investment that you might be considering, if you're going to purchase a house, or if you're looking for an apartment, or if there's some type of something that you want to purchase, some type of physical item in some way, shape, or form that out of the blue you may want to purchase. So be careful for impulsive shopping, is what I'm getting for you, fire signs, for sure. All right. Some of y'all, I don't know what you're doing, what you're up to, what you're out and about doing, but maybe unexpectedly you go to the mall, or unexpectedly you go to the casino. Just win some money. Don't lose none. Just win, right, with the casino. But yeah, just be careful of unexpected spending. There could be some unexpected costs coming up, so make sure you save your money. Speaking of which, the next card out is the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you may be having a difficult time putting your money away. So I feel like these two cards for some of you go hand in hand. Be careful splurging. All right, you're going to get yourself into some trouble. All right, you can treat yourself. You work hard. All right, you're the man, you're the woman. But you do want to be careful not to, be careful getting caught out of the blue. Somebody calling you up, hey girl, come on, let's run to the mall with me real quick. And you're like, damn, I've been meaning to go to the mall for the last 2 weeks anyway. I just ain't met it. And then you just go, and subconsciously you haven't planned and programmed, what am I going to the mall to get? Because I remember back when I was a teenager and in my 20s and stuff, I would just go to the mall just to go. Like, let's go to the mall. Let's go hang at the mall. Now you can't get me in the mall unless it's like, yo, why you need to go to the mall? What store you need to go to? If I'm bringing you to the mall, I'm going to go right to that store with you. I'm going to find out where you're going first. I got to see what type of shopper you are. I'm the type of person I like to get in and get out. I'm not one of those females that, I gotta walk around in the mall for 3 or 4 hours in heels with all these. I'm not with that. I will pull up to where the entrance is to the store that I'm going to. I will Google it and find that shit first. If it's at the store, I will call the store first, make sure they got it before I go up there. Like, I'm one of those type of people, I just want to go in and get what I gotta get and bounce. I don't really like that shopping shit. Some of you, though, you got to be careful with your money and saving money and splurging. Others of you, because, yeah, Venus is in retrograde, indulgences, right? So be careful. Pluto and Venus, they're money planets. So a lot of people got to be careful of money right now till Venus goes back direct on January 29th. So watch your spending at least until then. Then we got, like I said, the Knight of Pentacles energy here. This is an energy of lack of planning. Okay, it could be financial planning, but it's just a lack of planning and preparation in general. If there's something, excuse me, if there's something that you're trying to do that's going to take you a while to get there, you got to plan it. So for some of you, it could be just about changing your habits and your patterns and things like that. You got to work on it. It's going to take some time. Don't give up on yourself. Some of you may fall off the wagon. That could be what this Fool energy is in reverse as well. Could be trying to change your habits, your eating habits, your patterns, some things that are just not healthy for you. It's okay. We all do it, but just, don't beat yourself up, but just try to plan ahead of time. Like, what are your triggers? What gets you going? Is it a certain time of day, that affects you in a certain way, as far as if it's hunger or whatever type of toxic energy you could be fighting? Some of you could be fighting addictions. Something happens out of the spur of the moment, and it's like you see it coming. You see that something is going to go, and you're trying to circumvent it or trying to plan ahead to avoid it. It's like I feel like you see something coming. That's for some of you. Listen to your gut. If you feel that, like, yo, I know something's coming, I could feel it. Something ain't right with this person, or they gonna come and try to at the last minute do some old, plan for that. If you feel it, plan for it, because that's what I feel is going on here too. Um, we don't really have any planets in Virgo right now, but what's opposing Virgo is Pisces, and we got two planets there, Jupiter and Sag. So they're opposing your Virgo energy. So the thing is some of you are trying to you're trying to cut back, and you're trying to take care of, curtail the bad habits and the drinking and the smoking and the things like that. But with Jupiter and Neptune opposing you, in Pisces, it's hard, to not get into those indulgences. Everybody, I don't know if I could speak for everybody. Some people might be stronger than others, but I feel like across the collective, a lot of us are definitely indulging a lot more into our indulgences over these last 2 3 months than anybody than any other time. Like, I've gone back to some of my old habits. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. So I'm trying to, I went back to an old habit. I was, regularly from Thanksgiving up until today. Like, today, I'm just like, yo, I'm tired of this shit. I need a break. Yeah, I had fun. It was good. But yeah, I'm done. So some of you might be getting to the point where you're getting done with that energy. You may have already gone through it. Some of you could be going through it now, especially with the full moon in Cancer right now. Your emotions may invoke, you wanting to eat or smoke or drink or sniff or puff or whatever you do. All right? Whatever your poisons is, I'm not knocking you, but I'm just saying, just be mindful. Some frustrations may occur, and you could easily just be like, oh, okay, I said I was going to only smoke 3 cigarettes today, but shit, I'm on number 9 already. You know what I mean? That type of energy. So it happens. Um, but got one more card here. This is the Page of Wands. So with this showing up here, be careful of the information that somebody gives you. Somebody could be like, girl, I got something to tell. I got some good news for you. Or somebody could be calling, yo, I got great news for you. Da 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 da. Yeah, be careful of that news. Be careful. Because it may not be what it's supposed to be. Again, it could be something that catches you off guard where you didn't plan for it. And it could, so be careful if you're gonna get an intuitive nudge about this. This is gonna make sense to you only if you got the intuitive nudge. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Right? For some of you, this may not even happen until the end of the month. So you may just be like, oh, what is she talking about? That's why it's good to watch these types of readings a month later. So go back and watch the Silent Enemies readings for December, right? And see what was going on there, and then see what happened in December, and see if you resonate with any of it. But yeah, it's best for that reading, this type of reading, to do that. But with this Page of Wands, this could also be about your children. Be careful. Some of y'all, your kids are very bored. They're very intelligent individuals. They're fire signs. They're full of energy. And so they get bored easily. They need to be entertained, or they need to be they need to be attended to. And for some of you, depending on what's going on with them, they're very anxious. They need something to do. So maybe finding some type of activity for them to get into would be dope, right? Finding out what they're interested in and seeing if there's something that, a program that they can get into, that would be super cool for them. But some of you may have to plan it. So it could be something unexpected coming up with your child where you have to pay some money, a monthly payment. It could be camp or some type of schooling, or I don't know. It could also be boarding school. The cost could go up. For some of you, you may have to be careful with that, especially if you're sending your kids to boarding or private school. The prices are going up. There could be some type of installment plan that you have to make. Be careful of these installment plans that you're paying on certain things. Like, some people will say, oh, I got the money for it, but I'm just going to do it monthly. I'm going to pay on it monthly. That way I can keep my money in my pocket. Just make sure it's advantageous to you in reference to, in the long run, are you paying, if you have the money to part with it as far as the lump sum, and it's not going to hurt you in any way, it may be advantageous to you financially to part with it, in opposed to making payments, because you're going to have interest with those payments, right? So some of you have things like that to think about, but some of you, I just feel like you're restructuring your money, what you're spending, how you're spending it. You're getting a little bit more lenient. Not lenient, but you're being a little bit more restrictive and restraining in reference to what you're spending and how you're spending. That's pretty dope for you, especially with that Saturn energy. It's going to make you feel that way anyway. But this Page of Wands energy here too is also, be careful of people coming towards you. Intimate connections, people who may be attracted. You on fire right now, fire sign. So you may have a lot of people coming to you who are attracted to you, want to connect with you. But I do feel like for some of you, it could just be just to use you for sex, all right, just for a good night, just for having fun. So, if you want that, that's cool. But just be aware that if that's not something you want, take your time with people. Don't allow yourself to be used and disrespected, is what I'm seeing here. Because somebody's definitely trying to do that for you or to do that to you. All right, so Uranus is a major arcana here. So that's going upright, like I told you, tomorrow on the 18th in the house of Taurus. So, Leo, let's see where that is for you. 12, 11, 10. That's your 10th house, Leo. The house of a Taurus. So for some of you, it may have a lot to do with your work environment. You may end up, be careful. There could be some unexpected events going on in the workplace. I don't know if some of you are having issues. I swear I did for Aries that there might have been some layoffs coming or something like that for some of you, or, a change of, your management situation may change. I get that going for Leos. For Aries, Taurus is your second house. So this is the house of your financial stability, your house of your possessions, your physical possessions, how you provide for yourself, things like that. So maybe you were trying to figure out some things that you wanted to do, or maybe you don't like the job that you're at, or you don't like the way you make money. Some of you are considering other ways to make money. That's what I'm getting for Aries. And for Sag, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your sixth house. So yeah, your routines and patterns. Changing your routines and patterns, the things that you've been doing, switching things up. It's going to take time, right? Because you're starting something new or you're doing something different. And so don't be harsh on yourself. Just, we're all human, right? We all make mistakes and stuff. So let's get some clarity on these things here and see what else is coming out for you as far as what you need to be aware of, what your intuition may be telling you with this Fool energy here. So this could be about some friends as well. Be careful. Some fake friends or people that you don't want to be friends with anymore. Yeah, see, here's another major Aquarius energy. So here's the King of Swords. So we're definitely looking at where Aquarius is at in your chart. All right, there could be some, like I said, fake friends, people not being honest with you. All right, trying to get you to do things without letting you know what the deal is. Be careful of being led to jump into something as far as financially that you're going to be paying on, especially long term, and you haven't read the fine print. Make sure you read these contracts. We're in Mercury retrograde. All right, there could be a lot of misunderstandings in reference to contracts, especially for long-term payments and things like that. So be careful not to be taken advantage of, because I do feel like there's a lot going on out here with that. Yeah, here's the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so somebody may know you have money, and they may be trying to target you, trying to get you to, for example, you could be going to go buy a car, right? And somebody trying to sell you some bullshit. So, you just got to be on your P's and Q's. Make sure you ask all your questions, dot all your I's, cross all your T's, because this is a long-term situation. For some of you, you're not speaking to someone. You stop speaking to them. You don't trust them. There's somebody you don't trust that you cut off. And this person may try to come back around. This could be why this is coming up in a reading. Or this is somebody you're currently dealing with here, trying to get you to do something. Yeah, we got two kings in reverse here. The King of Wands just showed up in reverse. With this Fool energy in reverse. Somebody could be trying to get you in the bed. They could be lying to you, trying to get you in bed for money. Yeah, because you could be the single person with the 9 of Pentacles. This could be somebody who's also married too, and they lying to you about being married. They just want to get you in the bed. Be careful, all right, about dealing with married people. And be careful about people coming towards you just trying to use you for money. For some of you, it could be somebody that you have children with. Or it could be a mother figure, a family member of some sort. Could be a father figure as well, an uncle. All right, but be careful. These people lying to you and trying to play you for a fool, because that's what that Fool energy is in reverse. Somebody trying to play you for a fool. And it could be through some documents. Like I said, be careful what you're signing. All right, fire signs, be careful what you're signing. Some of you may stay in a relationship. Your partner may be staying with you, or you could be staying with someone for money. And if you're staying with someone for money or trying to get with someone for money, it's not going to work. If this person is trying to stay with you for money, it's not going to work. What's this King of Pentacle energy here that they need to be aware of? This is about not planning or not putting proper plans in place, or not taking your time about something and making a decision as to where you're going to spend your money, not saving. So yeah, we have the Queen of Cup energy here. So I feel like saving for a rainy day. I feel like for some of you, this is doing something that you love, maybe saving up for something that you love, you enjoy doing. Cancerian energy, like I said, for some of you, it could be for your kids for camp, for school. Maybe you're making payments for school or for daycare, something like that. Yeah, but we got the 4 cup energy in reverse. Maybe you changed your mind about this. So be careful about getting into any long-term contracts here where you may want to change your mind. Because some of you might want to change your mind about things. And that could be a problem because it's a long-term committed thing and you're paying money on it. Yeah, 10 of cup energy in reverse. What else is this? One more thing here with this. Ooh, okay. We got the Lover's energy in reverse. Major Arcana of Gemini. So yeah, making a choice. Be careful about the choices you make in reference to taking somebody back is what I'm getting here too. So yeah, I feel like there's an energy, either be careful about taking too long to leave someone that you know you're going to leave, right? Especially if this is somebody who's dealing with someone else. For some of y'all are dealing with someone who's dealing with someone else. And you could be the third party, and you've been waiting around. The universe is telling you stop waiting on this person. They are not leaving their partner for you. I don't mean to sound like, forgive me because sometimes I'm very direct, but this person is not, they're not going nowhere. They're not leaving their partner for you. As long as you will see them while they're with their partner, they're going to keep you hanging on. So that's for those of you who are dealing with someone who's married. Yeah, with the 3 of cup energy here. Some of you may be trying to get this person back into your third party, or this person could be trying to get you back into the third party. You may have left this person alone because you knew that it wasn't going nowhere. They trying to come back around though. They might be trying to come back around and be friendly or take their time with you to try to feel you out. But the goal is to get you back into their clutches. They don't want to do you well. They're not going to do right by you. They just want you to be in their third party again. That's all that is. This Page of Wands energy in reverse here is the 2. We have that clarified with the 2 of Cups. So for some of you, you need to be careful of somebody coming around acting like they want to be in a relationship with you. I think this is the same person here. They just want sex from you. They just want to be able to have fun when they want to have fun. They don't care about a serious, see 7 of Swords energy in reverse. You're going to find out that they got somebody else. For some of y'all, this is somebody you've been seeing. You're going to find out that they're with somebody else. Or they're going to find out that you're with someone else. Yeah, we have the High Priestess energy here, Major Arcana. So yeah, there's a third party here, somebody being hidden. Okay, a mistress or a mister, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, here's the Ace of Wands energy in reverse. Yeah, so somebody realizing that they're in a third party. Okay, this is like very obvious here. What's the Eight of Wands energy in reverse? Yeah, being frustrated about finding that out. Somebody's frustrated about finding out that their person is not going to leave the third party. Or, I'm sorry, you could be the third party. For some of you, your children, they could be dating also. So I don't know if somebody's pregnant. Somebody needs to be careful of who they're dealing with because they could end up getting pregnant. Or they got somebody else pregnant. Somebody you could be dealing with may have someone else pregnant. You may not know that. This person could be coming around just wanting to hang out with you, but they could be in a whole other situation, a whole entire relationship, and this woman that they with, or this man that they with, they got a whole baby with this person on the way. That's for some of y'all. Some of y'all, you need to be careful getting back with this person because they're going to try to get you pregnant. I do see that too. Or get pregnant by you. So if you left somebody behind, let them stay behind because that can be an ugly karma too. A lot of people have experienced that and didn't even know that they experienced that was their karma. They were dealing with somebody who the relationship was terrible. This person treated them badly. They were very disrespectful, but they stayed with this person. Could have been for money, status, whatever they stayed for. They stayed around. And what happened is the universe was giving them signs to leave this person, and they wouldn't leave. It was because the sex was good, because they knew other people wanted this person, and they didn't want to let them go, but they knew the relationship they had with this person was shit. It was ego reasons that this person stayed. Well, what happened was they ended up getting pregnant or getting this person pregnant. Now, not only do they not like this person and don't really want to be with them and was just staying with them for, convenience, now they stuck with this person for life. At least another 18 years plus. All right, we know it don't stop after 18. We already know this, all right? We all grown. So it's like now you're sealing your fate with this person when, the universe maybe wanted you to end the karmic cycle with this person. Now you've entangled yourself again to bring yourself back into the next life, to go through this all over again. And hopefully, you do end things with this person if that's what you're supposed to do. But that's what's going on for some of you. All right. Let's get some advice here. Yeah, some of you definitely want to check and see what your kids are doing. They're hooking up on the low with others. All right, be careful. They could be being intimate and not using protection. So if you have young, adult children who stay in your house with you, they may be 20, 21, you may just want to let them know, hey, what's up with the condoms? You make sure you're using them. If you don't want to get into a deep conversation with them, or, make sure you're doing the birth control. But for some of you, you want to retreat from someone. This could, again, for some of you, this is someone who's coming around acting like they want a connection with you, but in reality, they don't. They just want to get your guard down. They just want to have sex with you and leave. So for some of you, you already left this person. So if they're coming back around, you want to be sure that you are aware of what you're getting into if you're going to get back into this. Yeah, because here they come trying to recommit. All right, with the new love energy. Now, for those of you who are meeting new people, there's nothing wrong with meeting people, but I would recommend, because the energies right now are energy of karmic cycles being wrapped up. So if me knowing what I know about what's going on with astrology, I don't have a problem going out here and meeting people and exchanging phone numbers. But I'm damned knowing what I know. I'm not getting serious with nobody right away. I ain't hopping into bed with nobody no time soon. You understand? Because people are still healing from their past traumas. And if they can't even sit down and talk to you about what's been going on with you, they're not ready. Heads ain't ready. Okay? So ain't no sense of you wasting your time and energy getting yourself all lathered up for somebody. And, this person ain't even ready. They not even, you know what I mean? Or you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, people need to have time between relationships to heal before they jump into something else. That's what a mature adult does. Leap of faith. Some of you want to take a leap of faith and move forward and get out of this connection here. Some of you are afraid to leave. That's what that fool energy is in reverse. You know that this person is lying to you. You've been with them forever for some of you. You know this person is cheating on you. They're acting like they're single. Some of y'all want to be single. Some of y'all definitely want to be single. You want to take this leap of faith and you want to separate and or get divorced. But you may not know how to tell this person this. But this is a karmic cycle you have to wrap up, so you're going to have to figure that out. For others of you, this is a work situation too. For some of you, your bosses, they funny. I don't like this environment. You got shady, underhanded bosses, employees, whatever it is that you're around. You sexual harassment on the job. Too much flirting on the job. Like, some of it is flirting, I get it. But that shouldn't even be the case, at work. You gotta be careful. But yeah, there's people sleeping around with other people acting like they single and they not. Like, this is crazy. This is going on in the workplace. So be careful what's going on in your workplace. Dream your world into being. So once you close up karmic cycles, this is what the universe will say to you. Start thinking about what it is that you truly want and start focusing on that. Start manifesting or putting out your intention for it so that you can start manifesting what you want. So the universe is about to bless y'all. Some of y'all have already come out of this connection. This is past tense energy for you. And so now you're about to get your blessings. So that's beautiful. So what is it that you want? What lifestyle do you want? How do you want to live? What do you want to experience? The universe is telling you, dream it into being. All right, let's get 2 more cards from this deck. Silent enemies reading for the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag for January. See the big picture. Yeah, some of you are getting it now. You're finally getting it. It's like you're realizing, okay, I see why this is not working. I see why I need to leave this situation. I see why it would be beneficial for me to step back. Some of you saw that and you already did. For others of you, you're seeing it now. The relationships that are falling apart now are ones where there was an uneven amount of power. There were power struggles in the connection. A lot of these connections are the result of sexual obsession with one another. All right, and so this is why these relationships are not lasting right now. They're wrapping up. All right, let's get one more. So you guys are going to be meeting people, you're going to be establishing karmic cycles with this year, because this is the year of the 6th year of karmic past cycles and things like that. Yeah, so life is speeding up came out in reverse. This is because some of you have already cut this all out already, and you've moved on, and so life started speeding up for you already. For others of you, it's going to start speeding up again. These are positive energies that you get when you start cleaning up your karmic cycle, when you wrap it up. The universe blesses you, looks out for you. And we all want Saturn looking out for us, so you definitely got to, let's see what's up here. Let's get 3 more cards for the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag for the month of January 2022. Silent enemies reading. Feel free to click the like button if it resonates with you in any way, shape, or form. But don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. All right, let's get 2 more cards out from this deck. Okay, 1 more. Just 1 more. Thank you. All right. Never-ending story. A karmic cycle wrapped up. That's what never-ending story means. It's like it keeps going and going. Y'all keep going into the cycle, but when it came out in reverse, what it's saying is that this is wrapped up. You're no longer involved in this karmic cycle. You took the initiative to see it for what it was. You wrapped it up, and you're good. Yeah, imagine came out in reverse, because for some of you, you were trying to imagine this situation, like where it said dream the world into being. You were trying to dream the world into being with this person, but you had to realize that you had to wrap up this never-ending story so that you can get what you truly deserve and what you truly want. So now some of you with this imagination in reverse here, now you're beginning to dream the world into being, now that you realize that this is the connection that is not for you. Yeah, come to the edge. Some of you are afraid to take that risk. Leap of faith showing up twice here. Okay, come to the edge, leap of faith, the Fool energy in reverse. These are all energies of someone wanting to, move forward or come out of a connection, which is what I'm showing for a lot of you. You want to leave this connection behind, and you want to step out on faith and do it. All right, for some of you, that's just a matter of deciding on what's best for you, my friend. So this is the energies I'm getting as far as silent enemies. If you feeling any of these intuitive nudges in reference to what I talked about, investigate them further to make sure that it's not you're not being put in a situation here where you're repeating karmic cycles that should be ended, and you're delaying your blessings that you're supposed to get for wrapping those up. If you need a personal, my information is in the box below. Don't forget to subscribe again. All right, don't forget to hit the notification bell again, and feel free to leave a comment if it resonates. And if you need a personal, my information is in the box below. I do want to thank you guys for coming to check out the video. You are amazing. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Later.